What is going on, everyone? Welcome to 24/7 Football for today's On The Move, and this week's On The Move as well, where we discuss the latest transfer rumours, things that have already happened as well, and we aim to bring you the inside scoop with all our sources that we don't have. But you don't need to know that. So, as always, we're going to start off with Manchester United. They are probably one of the most active clubs in the transfer market, being linked to people, but they're not actually doing anything about it. And their signings are getting less and less marquee, and their sources as well. So it started out, start of the transfer window, we had Matthijs de Ligt was nearly on his way to Manchester United. Neymar was being touted, Mbappe. They signed Daniel James, which we said was a good signing. Yeah. No disrespect to Daniel James, not really that marquee signing. No. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, we were raving about him. We said that's a great move. Now it seems to have hit a little bump. United don't want to pay 50 mil.
Fair enough.
Which I think is a good price for him, to be honest. But that own goal in the England game, wasn't great, Aaron. Wasn't great. But I think he's a quality player. I think 50 mil for a young English talent is just a given.
Yeah.
They're going for... they've been linked with Max Aarons instead. Norwich. He's had a great season. He was very integral to that side. He's a young right-back. What do you make of him, Tom?
Yeah. Obviously, Daniel Farke's system heavily kind of relied on the wing-backs being very attack-minded. But I think defensively as well, he was quite stable. The big step for him though will be as he got that kind of level to step up to. Obviously being at United isn't just like going into the Prem with Norwich, where there'll be lesser expectations on him. At United he will be, put under so much scrutiny. Maybe they should look at maybe getting him next year, if that's a target they're looking at.
Would you get him and loan him out?
No, because they want to play him. Mm-hmm. Anyone at right back for them. Yeah. Other than Ashley Young.
Ashley Young's quality, mate. I don't know what you're going on about. For such a young player, how much do you think they could get Aarons for? There's been rumours at about 20 million, 30 million. 20
million would be a steal, to be honest, for him. 30 million probably is something more Norwich are looking at.
As soon as United come in for him, I think everyone's going to put the price up. It's the same with what used to happen at City. If any big club comes in, you're putting your price up by 10 mil at least, aren't you?
Definitely.
Do you think Norwich will want to get rid of him?
No.
No? What would you do to lure them off? Or do you think they can? Do you think if the interest is there from United, do you think he's got to go?
No. I don't think United are as big as they were. I feel maybe if you're a young player and you look at the mess that United is, will you be drawn to that? Under so much pressure?
Probably not.
Or would you rather go somewhere, wait a year, have a good season at Norwich, wait
in
a
the
year.
Prem, get some experience.
Exactly, wait a year and then maybe City could look at you as a Walker replacement.
But is there an argument if Norwich go back down? There was one player who took a gamble last year in Ryan Sessegnon.
Yeah.
Didn't have the best of seasons in the Prem. His value's gone down. Not really looking like he's going to get that move anymore.
No, but I feel that's up to him to decide that. Obviously, it's a different scenario. I don't think Fulham and Norwich are going to do the same things in the transfer market. Mm-hmm. I think it's going to be a very kind of stable squad. Maybe January kind of weigh up his options a little bit.
January?
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on. Manchester United apparently will have to pay up to 75 million if they want to get Issa Diop. Now, Issa Diop, for me, is one of the best young centre-backs in the Prem, if not the world. I think he's been absolutely outstanding for West Ham as well.
Yes.
Someone who goes a little bit under the radar. When you're surrounded by the team that West Ham is sometimes, I love Zabaleta, but you've got to do a lot of covering with Zaba. He's not as pacey or in the game as he used to be. 75 mil is a lot. There's rumours that United offered, I think it was 45 million and Phil Jones. Ooh. So just 45 million. Do you think West Ham are right to demand that money? Do you think they're just trying to lure them off?
I think they're just trying, It's something that West Ham do. I think they tried to do it with Arnautovic as well in January, bumped that price up. So where they're kind of getting an amazing deal.
One way or another,
Yeah, they are losing. They're either keeping a valuable player or they're getting 75 million where they can go and spend that on an even better player, arguably. Like you mentioned there, Issa Diop's had a good season, obviously at the back with Valbuena. Them two have probably been West Ham's best two players this season. So they won't want to lose that. They'll want to probably try and build on from that to try and push for Europa League. So 75 million kind of gives them that room of if it does go wrong, if he not goes wrong, but if they sell him, they've got money to kind of spend elsewhere.
The Mirror reported that it was a swap deal as well, just Anthony Martial for Diop. Like, that's obviously not true.
No, definitely.
There's no truth in that. Why would they offer? Why would Martial go to West Ham? Why would West Ham want Martial with the form that he's been in? He's a good player, but why would they don't need him?
No, yeah.
Why would United want to swap Martial? Well, maybe they would, but I don't think they'd just let Martial go without a fee, considering how much they paid for him and how much he's still owed on him. So, not the best from the Mirror there. Another big one, the biggest one probably of the summer, is about to rumble on, and we thought it was going to be the Licks. Apparently it's Barcelona, back in for Neymar. Apparently Barcelona are going to offer 100 million plus Rakitic, Umtiti and Dembele. What do you do for PSG? Because Neymar's awful for me. Not awful attitude, not an awful player.
I'd probably try and recoup as much money as I possibly can.
Would you take that deal?
No.
What?
No.
You wouldn't take 100 mil plus those three players?
No.
Yeah, but they could easily get how much for Dembele and...
Yeah, but can they?
Yeah. Dembele's a good player.
Is he?
Yeah, he's quality. I'd take that. Hands down, I'd take that. They need a centre-half, Umtiti.
They do. They do need a centre-half.
They need a centre-mid, Rakitic. Unreal.
Yeah.
And they need a winger to replace Neymar.
But I don't think Dembele's at that level.
Oh, he would be in the French league, do you know what I mean? He would be in the French league.
If they want ambitions of winning the Champions League, arguably.
Dembele tore it up in the Bundesliga.
Yeah, but then look at what he did against Liverpool in the semi-finals.
He still had a decent season.
Okay, I just don't think he's at the same level that Neymar would be.
No, he's not, but Neymar's always injured around his sister's birthday. Like, it's a bit weird.
It always falls as well near the Champions League quarter-finals as well.
Yeah, because it's his sister's birthday, because there's something going on there, Neymar. If you were Neymar, would you ever have left Barca? I know the money was there at PSG, but it's just not gone to plan.
I think it was the money and the ambition of winning the Champions League and making him the...
He just won the Champions League.
No, like the poster boy.
He wanted the Ballon d'Or, didn't he?
Yeah. Arguably, when he was at Barca, he was always going to be under Messi's kind of shadow. Whereas at PSG, he was kind of his own kind of enigma, if you will. Whereas kind of Mbappe's come in this season and kind of taken that light off him. So it's like he's not even got it there. So he's probably looking just to kind of, slip back in with the old ex.
Yeah, it's sort of a weird one just for his attitude, but I feel like at Barca he can never really have a bad attitude because of Messi.
Yeah.
Because he's the best player in the world, Tom. Moving on, Real Madrid, other side of Spain. Christian Eriksen they're going for from Tottenham.
Yep.
Apparently they're only going to offer about 45 million plus Danny Ceballos. Like, if you were Tottenham, you'd want more than that, surely.
You'd want at least 60 for a player of Eriksen's quality. But then again, Eriksen's told him he doesn't want to stay, so there's obviously that's going to hinder the price. Because if a player wants to leave, then there's not much clubs can really do to try and get.
I don't really feel like he'd be one of those players that would refuse to play or anything like that. A lot of Tottenham fans actually don't mind that he's leaving. Do you think that's strange?
I feel sometimes in big games though he does kind of just disappear. Like he has had a good season and he's had a few good years, but like we mentioned in the transfer video, they're probably looking at other replacements like Kai Havertz, Van der Beek, players who are the next kind
Two players who we mentioned in a previous video. Go and check that out.
Yeah, exactly. But that video won't even be out at this time though.
Two players that we will Two players that we will mention in the previous video. Keep an eye out for that.
So yeah, they'll probably be looking to replace him now.
Yeah, I think Eriksen's a good player.
Definitely.
Eriksen's a really good player. He's one of those players that goes under the radar, silky player. For me, yeah, he does go missing in a few of the big games, but can't you say that just for Tottenham in general?
Yes.
Yeah? I don't think it's just him.
No.
I think he's a scapegoat. When Dele Alli's there, he does nothing.
I think Dele Alli's had an injury at season though. Probably see him back at his best when he's had a...
What is his best, Tom? What is his best?
Look at the other season.
What did he do?
Got like to over double figures for goals.
So?
Right.
Eriksen does that most seasons.
Yeah, but just let Dele get back to his
You got a bit of a
fitness.
soft spot for Dele?
Yeah, I love Dele.
Why?
I don't know, he's just like... Good player, I like him.
Okay. Staying with Real Madrid, Paul Pogba has said in an interview that he wants a new challenge. Like, come on. His attitude is appalling. This is embarrassing for United now because he's set to receive a 3.78 million loyalty bonus this summer if he stays. Well, no, just for being there now.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing one way or another for United. Like, if they keep him, they've kept a player who's walking all over them.
Yeah.
And if they don't, and if they sell him, they've lost out on a great player to Real Madrid. But they can't keep him now, surely.
Not with an attitude problem like he has. He is obviously a talented midfielder. There's no question about that. You've got to look at it from his perspective, though. Would he really want to be challenging for Europa Leagues? Like Europa League positions?
Who doesn't want to be challenging for Europa Leagues?
You know, it's not great, is
Mansfield want to be challenging for Europa Leagues.
Oh yeah, but that's a different beast. I feel maybe it's just his time to leave. Probably should have left last summer, and it's kind of just gone on another year of this whole like kind of war between him and United, and it just feels like it needs to come to an end, really.
Yeah, he's never really settled in, has he? He's never, especially with the British media, who, you know what, fair play to Pogba, has called out because they have been quite unfair to him when you've got, oh, did you see that video of Jesse Lingard? The beans. Oh my God, get him out of the country. He is ridiculous. And you know what? I saw Rashford at the back giving it the beans as well, and he just seems to have just slipped under.
Yeah.
And it's Jesse Lingard getting all this hate. No, you're both as bad as each other. You are embarrassing.
Beans.
Oh my, right, get him out. Like, if that, I'm just glad I'm not a Man United fan. If that was in my club,
yeah,
get him out.
It's just
It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
But Pogba, to be fair, gets all of the criticism.
Yeah.
Which, fair play to him. But he has got an attitude problem at United. You know, openly saying that you want another challenge, could be a good time to go.
Yeah.
That's just poor, isn't it? Considering the investment that United have made in him. And he probably not single-handedly, but was one of the main influences in Jose Mourinho losing his job.
Yes.
Solskjaer comes in, he gets the change. Now he wants to go.
Yeah. It probably would have been a completely different situation if United had got top 4.
Yeah?
I personally believe that, yeah.
Yeah, but it's mainly his fault and the squad's fault that they didn't.
Yeah. I think he'll probably look at it like either way. If he gets top 4, back to Champions League football, hooray. If I don't, I leave. It's a win-win for him, really.
Yeah, he's going to get a fat payout wherever he goes, isn't he? So he commands that, really, doesn't he? So, Real Madrid, we've spoke about before, he fits in perfectly, doesn't he? Like, Modric getting on a little bit, imagine him, Cruz, Casemiro at the back, like, that's unreal. Another team that is close to signing a player is Everton. Andre Gomes, 22 million. That's a good deal, isn't it?
Definite good deal. I've seen him play a few times this season in person. So good. Like, I don't think you appreciate a player of his quality unless you just watch him, like live, just watching him. I have a little bit of a man crush on him as well. He's just a lovely man. He's just silky on the ball. I know Everton fans absolutely adore him.
He's a lovely man.
He is a lovely man.
Alright, okay.
He's just got like that, like kind of like that Portuguese vibe.
Why are you blushing? Oh, he's got that Portuguese vibe.
No, he's a fantastic player.
You're editing this out, aren't you?
I am. No, I'm not. I'm not going to edit it out. I'll leave it in. Gomes, if you're watching.
Oh God. We're trying to be a I want to look at myself in the mirror after I do these videos. Bringing in you was a mistake.
Yeah.
You are dragging this channel down. But he's a player that would be really, really kick on there at Everton. For Everton to kick on as well.
Yes, definitely. Probably help them next season if they can build on the squad and push for Europa League, really.
Another one, Manchester United again. Harry Maguire. Literally 80 million. Leicester want. Like, what?
Yeah.
That's a joke.
It's ridiculous.
That is a joke.
The market we live in is just wrong. If Harry
Here we go.
If Harry Maguire is going for 80 million, the world's gone mad. You could probably get Koulibaly for 80 million.
It's a bloody joke.
It's a bloody Harry Maguire, 100 million.
80 million? Wait, we got nurses and got 80 million?
Bloody NHS could do with that money.
Brexit, I say. Literally, Harry Maguire for 80 million. What's the world come to?
Madness. Pure madness.
Don't anyone sit there and tell me he's worth 80 bags.
No.
Like, to be fair, I rate him as well. I really do rate him. At the Etihad, he played a blinder, and he's very comfortable on the ball. I'd probably be paying 50 mil for him tops. Like, if United get sucked in to paying 80 million for him,
mugs,
they're gone. Yeah. That's it. Man United are back. Like, they're gone. Don't tell me he's worth 80 million.
No.
When Laporte and Van Dijk are less than that.
Exactly. And they're better. They're so much better as well.
De Ligt's 75 million.
Yeah, but no, we'll get Harry Maguire 80.
Alright, you want 75 million for De Ligt, do you? We'll just get Harry Maguire for 80.
Have you heard of him? Class.
Ajax, they're like, Harry Maguire? Who is Harry Maguire?
He's your ass.
I don't know, why am I doing a Spanish accent when they're Dutch? But yeah, Harry Maguire for 80 mil. Let us know in the comments below what you think of that one. Right, this is a weird one. Burnley have rejected a loan offer from Besiktas in Turkey for Ben Gibson.
Ben Gibson.
Good player.
He didn't have the... No, did he play last season?
He played a bit. He's hard when Me and Tarkovsky
he got injured, didn't he?
Yeah, and then he got cut out of the team.
Yeah, he was fantastic at Middlesbrough.
He was, wasn't he?
I think they got him quite cheap.
He was linked
as well.
with like Man City at one point. Do you remember when they were in the Prem?
Yeah.
Arsenal, Man City. He went to Burnley, and now Besiktas. What
it's just a weird one.
That's strange.
Some of the Turkish teams, I don't know what goes through their head at times with some of their transfers. It's just so weird. Yeah, I can't see that one ever happening. Ever. Unless Ben Gibson's looking for a payday.
Yeah, can't see that one. Another big one, which I'm a big fan of actually, this transfer, is 14 million, Southampton, Che Adams from Birmingham. Yep. What do you make of that?
It's like we said it in the old transfer video. I mean, they need a striker. You look at...
Did I call that one? Did you call that one?
I think that was me.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Or Neil Morpie. Either way.
Alright, go on.
But yeah, for the past few years, probably since they lost Graziano Pella, they haven't really found another goal scorer. You look at Shane Long, Charlie Austin, Gabbiadini. There's no goals between any of them really. So to bring in a player who's had a fantastic year, still young as well and developing, at Birmingham where it's a bit toxic at the moment, you imagine he won't want to stay. So it's a great opportunity for him really.
I think he's a great striker. I just don't want to see him ruined
at Southampton.
I don't want to see him just get tossed back into the Championship in a few years, which is always the danger, isn't it? You know, you look at players like Matic Vidra. You know, Cameron Jerome could bang in a goal in the Championship, couldn't he, Cameron Jerome?
Dwight Gale
as well. So it's always going to be a tough one, isn't it? But I think he's got the skill set to deal with it. I think he could become a very, very good Premier League striker. Sort of like, I mean, if you ever want to look at inspiration for things like that, you've got to look at Jamie Vardy, haven't you?
Yeah. Look at the rise he had, which was phenomenal. And kept going really. He had a tough year in his first year at Leicester, but kind of just got through that, and I feel it'll be the team around him and the coaching staff that will have to kind of mould his mentality into becoming a Premier League player.
And we'll finish on Brighton. They're in advanced talks to sign Matt Clark from Portsmouth, 3.9 million. The view I have on this one, right? A good defender.
Yeah.
But they don't need a centre back.
No, it's like
they need a striker.
Yeah. Maybe they're just going to play everyone at the back.
No, they're going to play 9 at the back and just oof it Glenn Murray.
Go on, Glenn. Get up,
Glenn. Finish it off, son. Finish it off.
He wouldn't all.
No, he wouldn't.
He
wouldn't.
Right, that man has bagged plus 10 goals 2 consecutive seasons for Brighton. Sign him. City should sign him right now.
I'll give it a rest. So, what do you think of Matt Clark?
Is he alright? Yeah. I think I saw him when Mansfield. No, it wouldn't have been Mansfield. I think I saw him.
It wouldn't have been Mansfield.
I saw him play once, and I thought he was quite good. Once.
Oh my days. So you saw him play once,
and I thought he was alright. Yeah. I don't know if he's worth 3.9 million.
You know what? I say he's good. He's good on FIFA.
There you go.
I've seen him play a few times, and he does look solid. I think they had him on loan from Ipswich, and then they bought him from Ipswich, and he's decent.
But he's been playing
Premier League quality.
He's been playing League 1 football.
League 2, League 1. He's young though. He is young.
He is young, But I don't know, maybe a Championship move would have probably
Well,
been the right
Leeds
one.
and Stoke were interested.
That would have probably been a better move for him.
But if Brighton are going in for the one position that they don't need...
Well, silly Brighton.
Silly Brighton. So that pretty much rounds up this week's On The Move. Thank you very much for watching. If we've missed out any glaring transfer stories that are happening, let us know in the comments below. And we've missed out Rodri and Cancelo at Man City, which look like they could happen. Good moves.
Yeah.
So let us know in the comments below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. We are a brilliant channel. We've got over 300 happy subscribers. We're massive.
We're big time.
Huge.
Yeah.
So be number 300 and whatever. Thank you very much for coming on, Tom.
No worries.
Check out the website 247football.com. Thank you very much for watching. We shall see you next time.